Hello, and welcome to Sanlando Soundwaves. I'm Ethan Bain, and this is week 17, day 81. Today our reading is Deuteronomy, chapter 9, verses 1 through 5. Hear, Israel, you are now about to cross the Jordan to go in and dispossess nations greater and stronger than you, with large cities that have walls up to the sky. The people are strong and tall, Anakites. You know about them and have heard it said, who can stand up against the Anakites? But be assured today that the Lord your God is the one who goes across ahead of you like a devouring fire. He will destroy them, he will subdue them before you, and you will drive them out and annihilate them quickly, as the Lord has promised you. After the Lord your God has driven them out before you, do not say to yourself, the Lord has brought me here to take possession of this land because of my righteousness. No, it is on account of the wickedness of these nations the Lord is going to drive them out before you. It is not because of your righteousness or your integrity that you are going in to take possession of their land, but on account of the wickedness of these nations the Lord your God will drive them out before you, to accomplish what he swore to your fathers, to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Now let's consider our 7 arrows, or 7 questions. What does this passage say? What did this passage mean to its original audience? What does this passage tell us about God? What does this passage tell us about humanity? What does this passage demand of me? How does this passage change the way I relate to people? What does this passage prompt me to pray to God? Now let's look at the brief devotional about this passage on page 97 on our book, 7 Arrows. God reminded his people of their national history by first pointing their attention away from themselves and to the power of God. He knew the people would be tempted to assume they were given the land because of something they had done. Specifically, God cautioned them against assuming they deserved the land because of their moral uprightness. The opposite was actually true. The people did not model consistent godliness, and they had not always kept the law. God granted the land to them as a pure act of grace. The same temptation awaits all of those who have faith in Jesus today. It is easy to think we did something right to deserve God's good gifts, our family, friends, food, work, and health. We can even begin to think that we deserve our salvation due to our ability to keep God's law, especially when we compare ourselves with the failures of those around us. We can be tempted to think we're better than others and deserve God's favor. Israel's story is a result of our goodness. Thanks for joining us today. We hope you'll tune in tomorrow.